Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour of the underside of this Buick Roadmaster Estate Wagon here. Just keep in mind that this car has not been cleaned at this point. This is exactly how it was kept over the course of its life by its one and only owner. This is the condition that it was always kept in. I will be washing it a little bit and stuff for the pictures later, but as of now in this video, this is exactly how it was kept. It was always garaged, and it was spent its entire life in Wichita, Kansas, where they don't get a lot of snow there, so obviously not a lot of road salt there or anything. But I will be going completely underneath the entirety of the car and around the bottom edge of it. And you should be able to pause and look at whatever you need to, but of course I can take detailed pictures or videos of any area anybody would like me to. But I can say without a shadow of a doubt that there is zero rust issues anywhere on this car. I mean, none whatsoever. I mean, of course there's surface rust like this, but as far as rust on the car, there's absolutely none. You can be assured of that. So anyway, it is in good shape. It's not brand new. It has 78,000 miles on it, so it's not as clean as a showroom car, of course, but it is very, very clean and very good condition under here. So anyway, without any further ado, I'll start walking you around the car so you can get an idea of its condition. The first thing is I'll start with the worst spot. As you can see in the trim right there, right there is a ding in the trim, and that is the worst spot on the car, is that spot right there. So anyway, go ahead and walk around the rest of it here. And I'm just going around the outside edge now. I'll go farther underneath it after I work around the outside edge. Tires are brand new, just a few hundred miles on them. The tires that were on it were also brand new, but were a little flat spotted from setting for a few years. And it didn't set for, a crazy amount of time, like 15 years or anything. I think it set for about 3 or 4 years, but that was enough to get some flat spots in the tires that wouldn't come out, so put new tires on it. Alright, so I'll start the underneath part with the spare tire well here, because anybody who's interested in these is already well aware that this is the worst spot for any rust. And there is none anywhere. Try to get you up in there. can. And like I said, guys, if I miss something that you all want to see, just let me know and I'll get you anything you need. It's not a problem. And all the suspension components are in good shape. It rides, you know how these things ride. It just floats down the road. This one does have the rear leveling air shock suspension, and that works just fine, no problems there. It's not a tow package car, but it has the rear air leveling suspension and also the option for the heavy duty cooling and AC. As you can see, the floor pans and everything are all completely clean. And the air shocks were replaced. It's been years ago. I'm not sure, without having the paperwork in front of me, how long, but there's also a complete maintenance history of this car. Hard copies, probably inch or two thick, everything that was ever done to this car. Which I'll show them in pictures and probably another video as well. Stuff like this right here, it's absolutely just surface rust. There's no rust at all in this car. As far as anything beyond a little speck of surface rust here and there. So, front suspension, the brakes were done as well. The brakes are good. I'm just trying to get kind of up in all the nooks and crannies here, so. Hopefully everybody can see any spot they're curious about seeing. Car doesn't have any leaks, doesn't leak anything. Leave it sitting in your garage for a week and move it. There's not going to be any puddles, anything under there. So everything is good in that aspect. So yeah, that's pretty much the underside of the car there. If I missed anything or anybody wants to see anything else, just let me know and I'll get it for you. Not an issue at all. So one more quick walk around there. There she is. It's a really nice, clean car.